Hello guys, this is Vysh. So the last episode for 2020 UPSC prelim solving, and this is applicable to everyone who is giving this exam in the next 8 to 10 years, because UPSC repeats questions from previous year papers. Okay, so 90 questions are already done. We need your subscriptions, because without that we will not be able to give free lectures and free videos. And also please hit subscribe now itself. When you start the video itself, hit subscribe and also hit the like button. And then after the video gets over, if you have some comments or queries, and if you even if you want to simply tell thank you, just put a comment. Okay, because your responses and all make this video more popular among aspirants, and aspirants will be able to learn the right way. Okay, many coaching institutes are giving you spoon feeded materials and just answer key copy paste. We are trying to teach you how to solve the UPSC question, why UPSC have asked that particular question. There are many different things which you study in this particular channel which you don't study from other channels. Okay, that's a guarantee which we have been able to claim because of the feedback from students. Okay, so again 2016, 17, 18 also you have to go and watch. We have been doing it with full sincerity and completely free of cost. So please, as I told, hit subscribe and watch this in order. Okay, only in order. When you do, you will understand the difficulty level and the changing pattern of UPSC. Okay, test series I'll explain at the end of this video, so stay tuned till the end. Now again, lot of agriculture questions continuing from the last episode. The last episode, a lot of difficult things you would have seen. Okay, whether it is on the tensiometer or whether it's vertical farming and many things. Okay, the settling technique of sugarcane, many techniques I taught you, and this is because the Forest Service people have the same prelims. Okay, so UPSC purposely 17 to 20 questions are now diverting towards that. Okay, they are not asking you the basic geography of a tsunami or volcano or mountains, plateaus and all. They are asking you agriculture and environment related questions. Okay, so it is little difficult, but there are options which helps you solve it. Okay, so now it is fertigation. Okay, so fertigation, first thing is you have to at least know that it means fertilizer plus irrigation. Okay, meaning in the water source itself, in the drip irrigation, you mix fertilizers and through a drip you put it through the root of the plant, so it saves a lot of water also, and the amount of fertilizers required, that is the fertigation. Okay, now advantages. So only if you knew that, then it is easy to solve. Okay, now controlling the alkalinity of irrigation is possible. Efficient application of rock phosphate and all other phosphatic fertilizer is possible. Increased availability of nutrients to plant is possible. Reduction in the leaching of chemical nutrients is possible. So when I last episode also I told you, whenever this possible comes, it will be all the above and everything will be true. But here if you see the options, there is no option called 1 2 3 4. So again it's an easy thing for you, because every option has three things, meaning one of them if you eliminate, you get the answer. If you eliminate 4, you get as option A. You eliminate 3, you get option B. You eliminate 2, you get option C. Or you eliminate 1, you get option D. So one of the statement is definitely wrong, and you just have to find out that one. So when I told you when it is possible everything is true, find or look for the extreme statement. Okay, here it is saying increased availability of nutrients to plant is possible. Obviously when some method is involved, it is maybe to increase something only, right? So this should be true. Okay, reduction in the leaching of chemical nutrients is possible. Okay, again fertilizer, if you know, so leaching of chemical means something going inside too much. Okay, so that also will improve. Okay, with common sense I'm telling. Controlling the alkalinity of irrigation is possible. Okay, but here if you see efficient application of rock phosphate, they are telling that is one thing, and all other phosphatic fertilizer. So here this is the most extreme out of the 4. Okay, now when I know the answer, I know it is very easy to tell these tricks and all, but I am telling you so that next year when you go to the exam hall and when you are in such a situation, okay, you have to first check for this, as I told, possible. So your ideally mind should go for 1 2 3 4. No, 1 2 3 4 is not there, and options are very easy. You have to eliminate one. That time you have to look for the most extreme one. Okay, just understand the flow. Okay, don't think like we are just simply bluffing by after knowing the answer telling something. Okay, so here this is the most extreme statement, and that exactly is the wrong one also. So eliminate 2 in these statements and you will get the answer as 1 3 4. Okay, this is the way to solve this thing, even if you did not study what is fertigation. Okay, so now I'll tell you why this is wrong. One thing is rock phosphate is not soluble in water, it is less soluble, and all other phosphatic fertilizer is not possible. Okay, only there are certain things which is possible. So that is why this second statement is wrong for 2 reasons, and that is why 2 is definitely wrong. Now we will study fertigation. Fertigation is a method of fertilizer application in which fertilizer is incorporated within the irrigation water by the drip system. In the system, fertilizer solution is distributed evenly in irrigation. Now controlling alkalinity of irrigation water is possible. Drip irrigation also avoids water spillage on the field, which could have promoted weed growth or increase soil alkalinity due to water logging. Okay, if you had used the normal method, water logging will be there and water spillage will be there, and because of that alkalinity will increase. But here controlling is possible because you are using fertigation. Okay, fertigation helps in weed control, controlling weed growth also, and cut down alkalinity also. Now, urea, potash, and highly water-soluble fertilizers are available for applying through fertigation. Okay, urea, potash, and highly water-soluble fertilizers are the ones which you usually mix. In fact, urea is well suited for injection in micro-irrigation system. It is highly soluble and dissolves in non-ionic form, so it does not react with other substances in the water. But rock phosphate is not soluble and thus not suitable. Phosphorus and anhydrous ammonia, okay, if it is used, it may form a precipitate in water with high calcium and magnesium content, so they are also not used in fertigation. So rock phosphate also not possible, and there are some phosphatic things which are not possible. That is why these two parts of the statement are wrong. Okay. Now, increased availability of nutrients to plant is possible. By this method, fertilizer use efficiency is increased from 80 to 90% as they are delivered directly to the roots via drip. As water and fertilizers are supplied evenly to all the crops through fertigation, there is a possibility of getting 20 to 25% higher yield. Now, reduction of leaching of chemical nutrients is also possible. This leaching and all is basic term in your geography and NCERT textbook. It is there. So, over application and soil water logging is avoided. That is the reason this is also possible. So, 1, 3, 4, it is possible. 2, why it's not possible, I taught you. Next question. Consider the following minerals. This is bentonite, chromite, kyanite, and sillimanite. Okay, so this they're asking what are the major minerals. If you know in 2018 or 19 they asked which of the following are minor minerals. That time itself you as being a serious aspirant should have went and googled and made a list of what are the major minerals and what are the minor minerals. If you did not do that, then this question again you will go and make a negative mark or you will get a 0 mark for this. Okay, so understand when UPSC is asking something. Okay, they are asking because they have a topic in their hand and that topic they will reuse it multiple times in different ways. Okay, so study the topic and not the questions. And this again I will tell you it's a difficult question because minor minerals we have a huge list in the government website, but major minerals we don't have a proper list. Okay, when you search in a lot of mining act and lot of places, I had to google a lot of places to get the answer. So here answer according to UPSC answer key is 2, 3, 4. Okay, because this bentonite is actually a sand kind of thing which comes under minor. Okay, or even if it's not coming under minor, it is equivalent to something what is there in minor. Okay, so the statement 1 is what you have to eliminate and then 2, 3, 4 is the answer. Okay, chromite, kyanite and sillimanite as of now by heart it, and I'll show you some more examples, but it is a tough question because there is no official proper listing. Okay, where the list was there, that government links are not even working also. I tried multiple links. Okay, so as per available legislation in the country, all minerals are classified into two. One is major minerals and one is minor minerals. So major minerals are all these things. Okay, this agate, asbestos, barytes, bauxite, cadmium, calcite, china clay, chromite, coal, copper, lead, kyanite. Okay, all these things, whichever metallic thing what you see. Okay, metallic thing or little bigger than sand and little bit bigger solid kind of this kind pieces. These are all under major minerals. Okay, just remember like that. And they are specified in second schedule appended in the MMDR Act 1957. Minor minerals are these kind of things. This stone, gravel, clay, sand. These kind of things are the minor minerals. Okay, central government will by a notification list something as minor mineral. Now, if you see this bentonite in this Bhavnagar and Kutch district of Gujarat and Barmer district of Rajasthan, they are present. Okay, the sodium bentonite mined in Rajasthan tends to be of lower quality and is used as a foundry sand. Okay, both activated and granular bentonite are produced in the country. So this is there in India. These are the locations. I gave you extra information because maybe next year they will ask a match the following, like where are the locations. Bentonite is here, they will give Rajasthan, or chromite here, they will give some Orissa, like that they will give some states. Okay, so that also you have to prepare. That is the next level. So this topic now you have to go and search. You have to find the locations of these minerals in the country. Now question number 93, again little difficult because it is factual. Ocean mean temperature. Which of the following statements is correct? It is measured up to a depth of 26 degrees isotherm, which is 129 meters in the southwestern Indian Ocean during January-March. Okay, a very factual thing. Now, OMT collected during January-March can be used in assessing whether the amount of rainfall in monsoon will be less or more. Meaning you can calculate the monsoon this thing or not. That is actually true. That is why this technique is used, ocean mean temperature. Okay, so here answer is actually 2 only. Okay, the first one is wrong because instead of 129 meters, it should be some, I think, 50 meter or 59 meter. Okay, so a factual thing. An old newspaper, there are a lot of articles. 2017-18 time there is articles on ocean mean temperature, but they asked you in 2020. Okay, so ocean mean temperature is a better indicator than the sea surface temperature. SST was the thing which you used to use. Now they are using OMT. Okay, for calculating this monsoon things and all. Okay, because it will calculate the ocean's thermal energy. And on the other hand, SST is influenced by surface wind, evaporation, thick clouds, this kind of many other factors are there. So OMT is much more stable indicator. Okay. So the depth for the 26-degree isotherm is 50 to 100 meter and not 129 meter. So it's a very difficult one. This is wrong. Answer is 2 only. Okay. With reference to chemical fertilizers in India, see again fertilizers. At present, the retail price of chemical fertilizer is market driven and not administered by the government. Ammonia, which is an input of urea, is produced from the natural gas. Sulfur, which is a raw material of phosphoric acid fertilizer, is a byproduct of oil refinery. So 2 and 3, most of you when you read it, it will look true, and that is exactly the answer also. Okay, and the first one, if you see, at present the retail price of chemical fertilizer is market driven and not administered by the government. Okay, there are various ways which government is administering the price of like a fertilizer, example urea, and many things. They have subsidies also. Many things are there which government is controlling. Okay, so you cannot tell it is completely market driven and there is no administration by the government. Because of that reason, one is wrong. When you know one is wrong, these two will go away, and second statement automatically becomes correct. And third one, if you read, sulfur is a byproduct of oil refinery, with common sense you will know that is correct. Okay, oil refineries or the automobiles or the coal plant, from here only all these things comes out. So 3 also is true. Okay, so this, because of the options, this could have been solved if you use the basic common sense to eliminate statement 1. Okay, as far as market linking of urea price is concerned, the MRP of urea is statutorily fixed by the government, whereas MRP of this phosphatic things are fertilizers. The manufacturer allowed to fix the MRP at reasonable rate as per market dynamics. So this is market driven, and they will fix it, the phosphatic one, and the urea government is fixing. The government is having a role in administering the prices. Okay, so also the government is subsidizing the fertilizers also. So again, it has a control over the price. Now ammonia, you know, it is created by something called as Haber's process. Extra information I'm giving you. Okay, ammonia is used for what? It is used for various nitrogenous fertilizers. Okay, ammonium nitrate, urea, ammonium phosphate, ammonium sulfate. So they are obtained through Haber process, wherein nitrogen and hydrogen are mixed in the ratio 1:3. Okay, nitrogen N:2HS 1:3, and this hydrogen is provided by breaking methane from natural gas. Okay, so ultimately to produce ammonia you need nitrogen and hydrogen, and that hydrogen you are getting from natural gas. So it is produced from natural gas. Now last one, sulfur is a byproduct of processing natural gas and refining high sulfur crude oils. Even if they use low sulfur crude oil, there is still sulfur emission. Most of the sulfur is converted into sulfuric acid, which is used in manufacture of phosphatic fertilizer. Here they told phosphoric acid fertilizer that is used. That's given in the question itself, and it is a byproduct of this oil thing. Okay, whether it's high sulfur crude oil, low sulfur crude oil, from wherever. Okay, I told you we can when we tell something is like the petrol and all, sweet petrol is there or sour petrol is there. That also you tell based on the sulfur content in that. Okay, if it's high sulfur, you tell it as sour petrol. If it is low sulfur, it is sweet petrol. Okay, so that is basic. Again, 2-3 MCQs we have already discussed. So primary source of sulfuric acid emission are this coal is there, then this other metal smelters, phosphatic fertilizer, oil refinery, chemical industry, battery manufacture, metal products manufacture, electronic component manufacture, controlling device. These are all extra information, so that next time UPSC ask a agriculture kind of question, you should know it. Okay. Question number 95. With reference to the India's Desert National Park, which of the following statement are correct? Okay, so Desert National Park. Every year UPSC has this desert related one question also, either it will be camel or some bird there. So here also they have asked like Great Indian Bustard. Great Indian Bustard, you should know it is there in the Rajasthan and Gujarat and all. So this is a common knowledge, and it should be knowing. You should know that 3 definitely is there in the answer. Okay, and here options are very easy. They have given 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3. So if you eliminate one of them, you will get the answer. Okay, so 3 you definitely need, so this will go away. It is spread over 2 districts, you don't know. Okay, it's like it's a very difficult thing, you cannot know. Now there is no human habitation in the park. Okay, most of the wildlife sanctuaries, the protected areas and all, many tribal people are living, and because of that lot of controversies are happening, because most of them will be asked to leave the place. So always there will be certain human habitation in most of the parks. Okay, so this is an extreme statement and 2 is wrong. So that is what you have to eliminate, and you will get the answer as 1 and 3. So it is spread over 2 districts is correct. It is a natural habitat of Great Indian Bustard is correct. Okay, go and try to find out the IUCN status of Great Indian Bustard, because UPSC already asked that one. Okay, and there was an article also in 2018-19 that there is finally good news for the villages residing inside the Desert National Park. Okay, like they'll be not thrown out, and that kind of things will be there. So a lot of rules of Supreme Court guidelines and many things came, and there'll be many facilities also made for them, water availability or the medical availability, many things are there. Okay, and it is the largest protected area of the state, that is Rajasthan, spread over 2 districts. Okay, Jaisalmer and Barmer district. So directly from this newspaper article, this question is formed. Okay, so this is the place of Great Indian Bustard also. So answer is 1 and 3. Now question number 6 is a geography map question. Siachen Glacier is situated to. So they're asking east, west of different things. So the Kashmir's map, you are expected to by heart it. Okay, Jammu and Kashmir, or every state's general geography. You should know, like, where is Western Ghats, where is Eastern Ghats, where is Nilgiris, where is the Nilgiri meeting, meaning the Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats meeting point, which is Satyamangalam forest in Nilgiri. That is asked 2 times by UPSC repeatedly. Or where is this rivers passing, Kaveri's basin, which all states pass. So this kind of Kaveri, not only the states, Kaveri passes through which all protected areas. That was also a 2020 question. So that kind of detailed maps question are being asked nowadays. So if you solve basic test series and basic map things, you will be able to solve it. Now imagine the Jammu and Kashmir map, or see the map. Here if you see, Aksai Chin is a place you should know, okay, which is now in China's thing, and this is the POK area, which is in Pakistan thing. And here there is a place where Pakistan took, this is actually our place, but Pakistan has gifted this to China, okay, ceded this to China in 1963. Okay, that kind of things also happen between these two countries, Pakistan and China. So these are the basic things you have to know. Or else you have traveled, suppose you have gone to Kashmir, obviously you will go to Leh Ladakh, you will go here, one Nubra Valley is there, where double humped camel is there. Okay, and then above the Nubra Valley, here we have the Siachen Glacier here. Then here somewhere the Srinagar will be there. So this basic thing, if you have traveled as a tour package, obviously you will go to all these places. And this is a very easy question, okay, because Siachen Glacier, they are asking east of Aksai Chin. Okay, east of Aksai Chin means you are going to China side. Okay, so that is wrong. Okay, then they're telling east of Leh again. So again, Leh Ladakh, you should know Leh Ladakh is somewhere here. Okay, so east of that is again, it is going to China side. So this also will go. Now north of Gilgit, Baltistan, you should know it is in this Pakistan occupied Kashmir. So north of that means you are going to Afghanistan or Central Asian side. So that also. So basic 3 silly options you have to eliminate. Okay, by knowing this basic Aksai Chin, Leh and Gilgit, and you will know it is north of the Nubra Valley. Okay, Nubra Valley is again here in the Leh Ladakh, where I told the double humped camel is there. Okay, so that also was a UPSC question. Double humped camel is present where in India? Okay, that's why I'm repeating that. So above that, here only the Siachen Glacier will be there, which is the highest battlefield or the highest glacier in the world. Okay, which is now in India's control. Okay, after the Kargil war and all. So this is the basic thing. Again, what is Shaksgam Valley? This is this area which they ceded. Okay, with China. Pakistan ceded to China. So basic details are there in most of our MCQs or most of the maps question. It's a very easy one. So try to solve more and more quality questions. Now with reference to history of India, again, whenever I told you incorrect pair or something comes, answer will never be 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have to find out the wrong ones, and options also are like that. There is no 1, 2, 3, 4. And good thing is only 2 is correct. Okay, out of this 4, only 2 is correct. So here Gir, Gujarat is something which everybody should know. Okay, Girinagar or Girnar or Gir, anything which comes, everything is in Gujarat. Okay, so you need 3 in the answer. So this will go away. So 1 and 3 and 2 and 3. So 1 if you see is Bilsa, or Bilsa is like Vidisha. If I tell, I think you will better know it. Bilsa, Vidisha, Madhya Pradesh, that is true. And Dwar Samudra is mentioned in all your textbooks in ancient history, medieval history, spectrum. Everywhere Dwar Samudra is mentioned, and it is not in Maharashtra. It is near the Hoysala kingdom, which is in Karnataka. Okay, many people have tried to come, and even Khilji people and all have tried to come to the south and occupy this. It is mentioned in your textbook multiple times. Okay, it is in Karnataka. So 2 is wrong. So answer is 1 and 3. Bilsa and Girnagar. So it's a very easy question if you are a very basic student, meaning you study only NCERT, you study only basic R. Sharma, then it's a very simple question. Okay. So here Amir Khusrau in 1318 noted that there are different local languages spoken in local India. Which of the following are matched correctly? Okay, this is a question which Vysh has made. So his Hindavi is Delhi, it is true. Malabari, Tamil Nadu is correct. Dwar Samudri, Bengal is wrong. Okay, because Dwar Samudri is in southern Karnataka. Okay, then here again many are there. Gujari in Gujarat, this is Gauri, Bengal, then Awadhi in eastern UP, Hindavi in Delhi. So this is something from NCERT we have took and made the question. Okay. Now next if you see, Malik Kafur, the general of Alauddin Khilji, sacked the capital city Dwar Samudra of which South Indian kingdom in 1310? It is the Hoysala kingdom, which is again in Karnataka region. This is mentioned in your Satish Chandra textbook. Okay, so NCERT and Satish Chandra, you got the same concept, same that statement 2 is wrong. Okay, now Here if you see which of the following Chola sites are matched correctly, so with their specialty, okay, so Tanjavur is temple town, Urayur is weaver, Swami Malay is sculptor, is 1, 2, 3 is correct. This is again in your NCERT class 6th, class 7th, chapter 6. Here we are telling about the Salia weavers, here we are telling about the Swami Malay where Sthapatis or sculptors are there, and other many temple towns we mentioned. So here if you see Somnath, Gujarat, and this one is Bhillaswamin or Bilisa Vidisha in MP. Okay, so statement 1 is correct. It is mentioned in your class 7th NCERT. Okay, for which free lecture is there in my channel. I have taken the class 2-3 years back. Now here again, this is an area where Girnar is mentioned. Girnar, Junanagar, Saurashtra and Champaner in South Gujarat. Okay, where this person Mahmud Begar. Okay, Begara means the person who captures the forts. So raided Hindu temples. So this person's thing is there again in medieval history Satish Chandra textbook. So please do basic 2-3 textbook. I am telling you multiple times since many years, but still people go for toppers notes, WhatsApp groups, Telegram notes, and I don't know, many unwanted things you are studying. You don't need to do any of that, just to do the basic 2-3 textbooks, which is there for your free of cost in my channel, and you will pass. Okay, now this last one we didn't discuss. Last is wrong anyway. Again, this instead of Thaneshwara, imagine S is not there. Thaneshwara. This Thaneshwara is there in your textbook in multiple places because you are studying this Harshavardhana and Pushyabhuti dynasty. Okay, he was originally belonging to this Thaneshwara and shifted the capital to Kanauj and all. This is there in your textbook. Okay, so this is in Haryana and not in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, it's in the western side, not in the eastern side. So because of that, this is also wrong. Okay, so here again the basic details I've mentioned about all these 4 places because it's related to different dynasties. Please read this also, and this is the final explanation. Now question number 98, again difficult because of the data. 36% of India's districts are classified as overexploited or critical by the CGWA, Central Groundwater Authority. Now this CGWA was found by Environmental Protection Act. Then India has the largest area under groundwater irrigation. So it's purely data and factual thing. So there is no other option. You have to know it. Okay, options are also very difficult. Okay, it's not very easy to eliminate in this kind of options. So here if you see, the first one itself is a very hard and difficult data. When you go by the report of this water department, 4078, that is 71% are safe and 10% is semi-critical. Okay, meaning 81% are in the safe or semi-critical. Below that 4% is critical and 15% is overexploited. That is what they're asking. So total only 19% is there under this category, but here they have doubled it and gave around 36%. So 1 is wrong. Okay, so when 1 is wrong, these 2 options goes away and 2 becomes automatically correct. Okay, either 2 or 2 and 3. That means it is under Environmental Protection Act, which is a correct statement. Okay, it's under the Section 3 of Environmental Act 1986 that CGWA is set up. Okay, now the last one, 3, you have to know. That's why I'm telling you, even if you eliminate 1 and get the second one, still you are stuck with the third statement. So here this is also true. Okay, India is the highest with this thing, groundwater irrigation. Okay, groundwater irrigation in the world. India has 39 million hectares, and then China is far away 19 million, and USA is 17 million. Okay, so these two combined together also, if you see, India has more than that. So groundwater irrigation, India has the largest area under groundwater irrigation. 2 and 3 is the answer. Answer is B. Now question number 99. Jet streams occur in the northern hemisphere only. Okay, I think you got the answer here itself. Now only some cyclones develop an eye. The temperature inside the eye of a cyclone is nearly 10% lesser than that of the surrounding. Again, I told you, whenever extreme statement comes and a number comes, you can eliminate that. Okay, jet streams are something which is there in the higher altitude. It is basic geography. It is there in north hemisphere also, south hemisphere also. Even though it is more common in the northern hemisphere, it is not like it is present only in the northern hemisphere. So statement 1 you can eliminate. Okay, then you are stuck again with the same options. It is 2 is correct automatically, but 3 you have to know. Okay, so only some cyclone develop an eye, that is the tropical cyclone and all. Okay, temperate one and the other ones need not have, because that has a different concept. Okay, which is there in America and all that cyclones have a different concept. So 2 is correct. Now the temperature inside the eye of a cyclone is nearly 10% lesser. It is not lesser, actually it will be higher. Okay, the eye is the place in the center where the temperature will be higher, because the warm air will be subsiding into it, and this is there in your basic NCERT. This is an NCERT image in which we have taken free class. If you see here, tropical cyclone explained in June 26, 2018. Free lecture is there on my channel. So here, subsiding warm air inside the eye. So this will be warmer compared to the outside surrounding area. Okay, so they have reversed it. So this is wrong. So answer will become 2 only. Okay, here answer is 2 only. These are again notes. If you see what is jet stream, we have given in the class 9th geography textbook. Okay, That lecture is free, and my test series has this fact sheet also, and this is more than enough. Whatever I've given notes to my students, I'm telling you, study that alone, you will pass any question, okay, which comes in the UPSC. So number of jet streams are there, and both the northern and southern hemisphere have jet streams. This is one of the highlighted statement in my test series also. Okay, so which of the following influences temperate cyclones? Jet streams or westerlies, both are there, and here both the things have this thing is mentioned in your geography NCERT again. Okay. Now, last question, among the following tiger reserves, which one has the largest area under critical tiger habitat? Meaning, in general, which is the largest tiger reserve they are asking. Okay, so Corbett, Ranthambore, Nagarjuna Srisalam, Sundarban. First thing is the 4 locations. When I read this itself, if it came into your mind, you are a very good aspirant. Okay, you know exactly in which state these things are there. Your preparation is very good. Okay, because larger, smaller, and all is different factual thing. But at least if you knew the states, you are very far ahead. Okay, now you just by heart which is the largest one. If you don't know, it is the Nagarjuna Srisalam, which is again there in my test also, revision chart also. Okay, the largest one is Nagarjuna. Okay, like that's the smallest one here. You see, Bor. Bor is in Maharashtra. Okay, this is in Andhra Pradesh. So this kind of chart, if you keep it with you in your phone or something, when you're standing outside the prelims hall on June 5, when you have that 1 hour extra time, instead of wasting time chit-chatting with others, go through my revision chart. When you go to the exam hall, you will find that direct questions are coming from these charts. Okay, there are more than 220 to 250 charts I'm giving to my students. Questions will come directly from here. Okay, but this is not your study source. This is just for by hearting. Okay, if you need to know more details about all these things, you have to solve my test series. So again, we'll come up with new episodes and new things, but please hit subscribe if this is being like useful to you. We are taking a lot of effort to give you the right information in the right way, and watch it in order 2016 to 19. Only then it will be useful to you. And as I told, revision charts, if you want, pack 7 is there, or spectrum is here, economics is here, entire Lakshmikant 4, 5, 6 edition is covered with in the form of MCQs. So direct questions are coming every year. This year also it will come. Wait for June 5 when my analysis will come out. Okay, so WhatsApp me. I'll wind up this video. Thank you and have a nice day.